Hi everyone, welcome back to the violin build. And in the previous video that was, I think it's titled Rounding Over the Corner, or Rounding the Edges Part 1. This will be Part 2. In Part 1 I showed using my purfling cutter or purfling marker to mark a border around. And what I'd like to do right now, well, in this video I'm going to use files to round over the edges. But what I would like to do right now is show you a close-up of a corner of a real Stradivarius violin. So I'll try to insert that photo right here, and assuming the photo is showing in the video right now, what you'll notice is that you'll see remnants of a marking line that was made with something similar to this, not this one, but Stradivari had some kind of a marker. And in this photo you'll see, like I say, remnants of a marking line that was used to mark out the edge of where the round over goes to. So just wanted to show you that. It's not often you get to see a close-up of a real Stradivarius, but there it is. Okay, so now I'm going to use some small files to round over the edge, and I'll try to get a good video of that. It's hard to get good close-ups, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get started. Oh, excuse the wind noise, I have a fan blowing. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but in the previous video I did mark a border around using that purfling marker. So I'll just use a file to file basically close to a 45-degree angle all the way around, coming up to that line. And I've already done a little bit right here. I don't know how well that shows up. Yeah, you can, there you go. You can kind of see it there, where I've done sort of a 45 roughly. And that leaves a little bit of an edge, which will then just be rounded over perhaps with a smaller file. And so I'm just going to continue that process all the way around. It's good to use a half round to get into these corners, and that's basically it. So I like to hold the plate while I'm working on it, but I don't know how well I can get that on camera, but I'm going to try. I may have to work with it on the bench versus holding it. We'll see how that works. As I get into this concave part of the corner, I'm going to trim it a little bit with the knife just to get a flat area established, and then I'll continue on with the half round part of the file. I could do the entire thing with just a knife versus using a file. It's just a little more tedious. So that's why I like to use a file, especially around the larger convex areas. And for this small area, I'm going to switch over to a smaller needle file versus this large one. That is curved, yeah. Okay, let's compare this. Well, first of all, let me show you an end view of that corner. You can see how it's kind of taking shape. Okay, I'll try it. I've gone around the corners or this corner around like that, so I wanted to show you kind of a cross section of the corner. Not sure how well that shows up, but it's beveled on the underneath side and on the upper side. That still leaves a little bit of squareness, which will be rounded over. Also, if you look carefully, you can see, as in the Stradivari corner showed earlier, you can see the remnants of the scribe line here where my thumbnail is. And I don't know if I can get a good close-up of it. There's a little remnant of scribe line right there and right in there. I may try to get a little closer to the line all the way around. I've come up to this point so far, and I'll continue on around. I may do that off camera. I'm just showing you how I do the round over. You can see there's still some sharp edges. There's like a flat spot underneath, a flat spot on the edge, and the bevel that I just made. And so that leaves an edge here and an edge here. I'm using my thumbnail as a pointer. Hopefully you see what I'm saying. So an edge here and an edge here. Those will be. I'll just do a little chamfer there and round those over with a small needle file. I'm going to continue on off camera probably, because that's good enough to show you the process. And like I said, I prefer to hold it in my hand while I'm working on it versus doing it in front of the camera. So I'm going to continue with that, and that'll wrap it up for this video. This will be part 2 of rounding over the edges. Thanks for watching.